I don't know why, but like, Yamcha's become like an insane joke just because of the Saiyan saga. That's it, really.
Technically, like, before Yamcha died, technically Krillin used to be the person who was memed a lot, because Krillin...
The problem is, the reason why Yamcha, besides the Saiyan, it isn't just the Saiyan saga, it's the fact that the characters besides Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan's sort of doing this now. I mean, except for the Turn of Power, but that's not really true too much.
Well, I mean, and Z as well, like with the Majin Buu arc.
Well, he had, I mean, he had some power-ups and some fight with Super Buu that was cool and kick-ass. But the problem is, Gohan hasn't really been great since the Cell saga, and maybe the first part of Super Buu fight before he got absorbed. Other than that, Gohan and the rest of the side characters kind of been just sort of not as relevant, and I kind of hate that. I mean, I was. That's why I kind of went on the God.
The whole side class has pretty much just been nerfed.
Fun fact: during the year of the Tournament of Power, that was the same year that Future Gohan died in the story of Future Trunks.
Oh. Wow.
And in one of the episodes, Gohan and Android 17 are working together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Trunks isn't the same age. Like a kid Trunks, you know, isn't the same age he should have been in. Well, in this timeline.
My question is, I have 2 questions for Dragon Ball Super's timeline. Why is Trunks' hair different? Yeah, because it's...
Okay, so here's the thing.
Even in the same frames, Kid Trunks' hair is still blue.
So, okay, here's the thing. They first messed up Bulma's hair because it was originally supposed to be purple, and then they gave Trunks' hair as Bulma's hair, which was purple. I believe anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Bulma's hair was purple in the manga. This was when adapting into anime. So it made Trunks' hair consistent, but when Super rolled around, it decided, I guess, to change Trunks' hair to blue to keep up with the anime version of Bulma's hair for some stupid reason. Which means...
because like black plus blue doesn't equal purple for some reason. So they had to try to keep it like consistent.
Another thing though, even though that GT is technically not canon, Toriyama was still technically involved with GT.
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much. Like with Super, like he doesn't, he does like a small part in Super. If people call that canon.
Even though he wasn't too much involved, he was still involved in GT. So using straight facts, technically that's saying that Super Baby Vegeta 2 would technically be stronger than Jiren.
Nah, well, Toriyama did some designs of an early part or something, and that was it. Nothing more. So you really can't consider it canon, even though I kind of wanted to be canon. I don't know. When GT first came out, I didn't care. I just like, it's Dragon Ball. I kind of cared.
Well, I mean, because GT came before Super, that's kind of illogical to think about, really, because if you think about it, they weren't planning Super, you know? They weren't thinking that Jiren would be a thing, you know?
Technically, hold up. Dragon. Even though that is stated that they didn't really technically play, like, on the characters, they didn't really on them being how they are, they had to go through some repercussions. Basically, Super was still planned out because
no,
if you like go
no, it wasn't. Super wasn't planned out even when GT was a thing, because the Super was planned out when GT was a thing.
I'm not talking about GT. I'm not talking about GT. I'm like, when it goes into the past of Saiyans, technically Bardock had that so-called vision, so he pretty much just saw a different Goku, aka Goku Black. And that was like in the 1980s, so technically,
no, I think it was the 90s.
Some of the stuff was Oh, okay.
Maybe, but like, honestly, if you try to think about this for a sec, like, Super Baby 2 it being stated to be stronger than Jiren, like, I don't see it, really. I honestly don't see it.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
That
because
makes no sense.
Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku was not enough to defeat Jiren, who wasn't even trying, I might add. So, how can you state that Super Saiyan 4 Goku, a new Super Saiyan 4 Goku, could be as strong as, could be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken?
Can I not say something? Hello? Can I speak?
You can,
please?
yeah, what?
Jesus. But at the same, he stupidly takes part in the future, even though it really shouldn't, because Goku does not have Super Saiyan Blue, and yeah, at the same, Toriyama was not involved in GT, so technically GT's timeline is saying that Jiren was never a thing, so Super Baby Vegeta 2 would have to be somewhat on par in GT. Saying that it took Goku everything he had.
Well, also Baby was in Universe 7, and they don't exactly have the highest power levels compared to Jiren, so...
Yeah.
True.
So, once, and yet again, Goku was transformed into a kid, which was stated to drastically decrease his power because he could barely hold on to Super Saiyan 3, and he couldn't even use instant transmission because of his body.
Yeah, and plus even Goku basically stated during the episode when he first went to Vegeta that when he tried to hold Super Saiyan 3, it couldn't work. The kid body just doesn't work. So the adult body was more developed, and even then...
And that's why Super Saiyan 4 is an adult version, so that way it could hold in all of that power. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway.
Well, I don't get how Super Saiyan 4 gets him back to an adult form anyway. The show never explains that, but whatever. It's probably because of the monkey thing. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point.
Zaru?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's how the power of the Saiyans work for some. Maybe it's the. Well, then again, if the Saiyans have a power to transform into a giant golden gorilla, why not have the power to get an adult body back? I mean, it's the different sizes. It's probably. Yeah, I think that.
Maybe it's like he tried. Maybe it's like a thing where like he couldn't hold in all of that power if in his like kid body. If he tried to, he probably would have just like been blown to pieces. Like something like that. I don't know. Like it. Like point is like it might have been like too much for his like kid body to handle, so his body like forced him to go into his adult form.
Like, pretty much what it seems like you're saying is that like Kid Goku Super Saiyan 3 pretty much seems like it has the same repercussions as how it takes a toll's body heavily.
Well, it's more like Goku's kid body. Wasn't developed enough to handle Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah. I wonder, like, at the end of GT, how much could Goku handle with the Kaioken technique? Like, what's, like, the multiplier that he could, like, the maximum multiplier he could add? Because in, Z, he went up to, like, I think, like...
Times 20 is big power, but...
But then he also went Super Kaioken in, the battle against Pikkon.
Yeah, but that was in the other world, and since he was already dead, there wouldn't be any real repercussions for using Kaioken anyway.
So wait, hold up. Does that mean like when he has a halo over his head, he could go like Kaioken times 1,000,000, and then he could just like there would be like no repercussions whatsoever? He could be stronger than a Super Saiyan 3 with no repercussions whatsoever.
I wasn't paying attention too much. To what you were saying. So, like, when I heard what you said, I just got so confused.
Okay, so
what happened?
So what me and Agent were saying was that during the battle against Pikkon, Goku went Super Kaioken, which was Super Saiyan adding with Kaioken technique. So,
yeah.
And his rebuttal for that is basically the fact that while you're dead, while like a character in Z is dead, like there's no like repercussions for their body. So I'm starting to wonder like how far could he push his Kaioken? Like, could he go like Kaioken times 1,000,000? Because if that's the case, why did he even go 3? He could have just gone like infinite Kaioken and just like decimated Majin Buu. He would have been way too fast for him. He would have been way too strong for him. He would have been like, he would have outclassed him easily. Like, honestly.
Well, maybe there's something with the Well, but then again, when he was on Earth, he got tired after using Super Saiyan 3. So maybe, Kaioken would have made it worse for some reason. I don't know.
Wait, hold up. What if what would happen if like Goku, while he was tired, he ate a sensu bean? Do you think he would have gone like back to normal, or what? Do you think nothing would happen? Do you think like he'd have like the 24 hours, the time that he left, like got back?
Probably not, unless it's my item global wolf that can help. I don't know. Maybe that's just King Yama just giving them a role or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because it looked like he had like a limited amount of energy, and when that ran out, he had to return. So if he got all of his energy back from a sensu bean, then doesn't that mean like he could get like all that time back, and he could teach Goten and Trunks how to do the fusion dance properly? Like, if that's the case, they could have done the fusion dance like much faster, since Goku's the founder of that, basically.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Technically, number 1, Goku is not the founder of the fusion dance. He learned that from
it's the Meta Marie's fusion. But at the same time,
number 2, it wasn't really like stated that sensu beans on the magic effects of Baba. I forgot what her magic.
Fortune teller Baba. I don't know.
AKA Roshi's sister.
Yeah.
Like, it was never stated that affected any of it.
Oh, I have a funny question. What would happen if the Devil Man entered the Cell games?
Oh, you mean with the Devilmite Beam? I don't know. I guess.
Yeah. What would happen if Cell got hit by the Devilmite Beam? Would he be able to regenerate?
Would have just one. Nah, you would have one-shotted Cell.
Because I'm pretty sure, like from the images shown, like a person who gets hit by the Devilmite Beam like combusts because of their own evil. So what would happen, like, to Cell? Like, would he like if he combusts, wouldn't he just regenerate?
Yeah, probably.
Same goes for Boo, really. But then again, Boo is kind of like half good, half evil. He's like a child that doesn't really know any better.
Yeah.
Hello?
I wonder. Okay, so what would happen if Majin Buu got hit by the Devilmite Beam while he was like pure good? Like when he like split himself away from like the evil part of him. Like, would anything happen, or would it be like with Kid Goku?
The same thing that happened to Kid Goku in Dragon Ball when he got hit by the Devilmite Beam would have just happened. It didn't do any effect.
Interesting thing, in Tenkaichi 3, you got to play as Devilman. And a really cool thing was the fact that depending on how good or bad the character was, it would do more or less damage. So when you're fighting like Goku, it would do like no damage. But if you fought against like, let's say, Broly or Hirudegan, it would do like massive damage. I think that's actually pretty interesting. That's an interesting way to make a move with like either good or bad.
The thing is, though, that's coming out in January, I really hope that they change this dude's backstory, because
what, Broly, instead of like having Goku really just crying? Oh my god. Yes, yeah, please.
Yeah, because it wasn't really said that he was evil. He just wanted revenge. And second of all,
he wanted revenge against Goku because he cried a lot.
And then he's just gonna be like, no, like it wasn't because he made Broly cry. And just, second of all, do Saiyans just have like memories? Because I know Goku hit his head, but like, how does Broly remember what happened when he was a baby? That's what I want to know.
Maybe like Paragus told him in order to get back at the Saiyan race.
For
like
what reason?
Maybe he like extremely exaggerated the story instead of like having like what if it was like, instead of having Goku, like, cry a lot, he could be like, okay, so this kid, Kakarot, he really hates you. I mean, he called you broccoli, and he bullied you a lot.
Wait, so you're telling me
he would shove you, he would shove you during recess.
Hold up, how do you get
I don't know. I think maybe Broly has a photographic memory.
This dude said he shoved you during recess?
Yeah, he would always get in fights. Yeah, he's a bad man. So you want to get rid of bad people, right? We'll start with Kakarot.
What you have to do? Evil, destroy everyone, destroy King Vegeta, destroy Vegeta, kill everyone.
But no, don't kill Vegeta.
Actually.
Vegeta is our leader. No, kill Kakarot because he deserves it.
What are you talking about? Do you know what Vegeta's
It's just, I can totally imagine just like Paragus sitting down with Broly and just like making up lies about the Saiyan race and how horrible they are.
Broly's just like sitting there like a 5-year-old Saiyan, and like Paragus is on his knee. Okay, look, points forward. Okay, look, this is what happened.
Okay, so our leader, King Vegeta, he was like very corrupt. He was a very corrupt man, and I tried my hardest to stop him, but then he tried to murder us. So now we're gonna revolt.
I mean, technically that's the truth. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, technically Frieza tried to murder them. Cause he's
and Broly's like, who should I go after first, Daddy? And like Paragus is just like, huh? How about Kakarot? I mean, he kept crying next to you. He's pretty annoying.
No, actually,
so he deserves to die.
Next to you and it made you. But like, hold up. What
Yeah,
baby
he made you
logic?
cry.
What baby logic is this? Hold up. What baby logic is this? Hey, since he cried next to you, how about you start crying? Yeah. That'd be cool. By the way, Goku has no parents. His parents died.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, not in some things, because in one of the I believe it's like Bardock After, where like he actually survives thanks to a yard rat. And then becomes like the first Super Saiyan and kills Chilled.
I think it's like of Bardock.
Braddock?
But the reason
it's Bardock's little sister, Braddock.
I tried saying Bardock, okay? But anyway, crap.
Introducing the episode of Braddock.
Bardock or something like that.
the first legendary Super Saiyajin. Hey, no, that's not Bardock, that's Braddock. And no, that's not Frieza, that's Lord Chilled. Totally different, I swear.
But anyway, so like in the movie of Bardock, the reason why Bardock's not the first Super Saiyan is because, you know, that's not canon, so.
Non-canon.
Honestly, I'm just gonna make this into a video of us. Like, hold up, it's just us talking, and then me just flying around on a flying Nimbus, doing circles.
Oh, I'm flying around doing a single lobby right now. Oh my god, yes, okay, so I'm not recording right now, but I can like save this video clip right now. This is some of like the best stuff. Just us, just like flying around.
Content, okay?
Yeah. We're not even playing anything. We're just like walking around, just saying random things that come to our minds. I love it.
Wait, what? What did Pikachu just say?
I don't know. I don't know if he's even gonna be able to pick up because of the fact that the always allow thingamajig. So hold up, Pikachu. Go to your party settings.
Yeah.
And there's a thing that says allow your voice to be shared. Put it on always allow.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is? Alright, neat. I don't know why mine wasn't though. That's weird.
It says some of your add-ons will not.
Maybe you like gotta try to re-download them or restart the game.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this off my chest right now. The internet is stupid. First of all, Vegeta is not Goku's brother. Frickin' Raditz is, so get your frickin' facts right, internet.
Oh my god.
Second of all, technically Vegeta is Goku's cousin, so get your facts right again. Which means technically the entire Z Squad is, well, not the entire, but somewhat
Vegeta's
of the Z
not
Squad
Goku's
is
cousin.
related.
You
Well, I
know,
mean, they still come from the same race, though. So I mean, I only.
Wait, hold on. By that logic, it means since we're all humans,
Based on
we're all
hold
the
up,
cousins.
based on what I'm.
yeah, everyone's a cousin, don't you know?
I
That's
just
part of
realized-
the way life goes.
We're part of the same species. It doesn't mean we're
Logic, though, that
related
technically
and we're
would mean
human
that you're like
beings and part of the
dating
same race. It's
your
not
entire like
cousins.
family member, like that. Yeah, okay. I just noticed. Okay.
I wonder what would
Spare me,
happen,
okay?
like, okay, another random question. What do you think would happen if Piccolo never mentioned the Dragon Balls to Raditz? Like, what if he, like, never said, hey, by the way, we have Dragon Balls so we can resurrect Goku?
I don't know. Probably
Like-
wouldn't be able to pick up on that.
Like, I mean, okay, I'll repeat it again then. Okay, so, like, Raditz was dead, and, like, Piccolo was like, hey, don't worry about Goku, we got a way to revive them because of Dragon Balls. And that transmission went throughout to, Nappa and, Nappa and Vegeta. And that's the sole reason they came to Earth. So then what would happen, if Piccolo never
Because
mentioned
they
that?
wanted immortality.
Yeah.
Vegeta and Nappa never would have came to Earth. Raditz would have stayed dead.
No,
They wouldn't know
that wouldn't have
um,
happened because they would have investigated to figure out why Raditz was dead and who killed him.
I'm
They
not
would've
so sure, honestly, because I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah,
I
I'm not
remember,
so sure about that.
yeah, I remember rewatching like some of the
like,
clips.
Vegeta never really had like his he still had his Saiyan pride, so he never really cared about anyone.
Yeah,
just
he
cared
only
about
really
getting
cared about.
stronger. He didn't
yeah.
like care about friendships, so he just kept them along. Like he straight like killed Nappa hesitation.
Yeah, and same thing during one of the clips of when Nappa and Vegeta figured that out. Nappa's like, hey, what if we gather these Dragon Balls? Then we can wish back Raditz. And then Vegeta's like, hey, who cares about him? We can wish for immortality. So it's clear.
Raditz was
It's
the
pretty
weakest
clear.
out of all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that like Vegeta didn't exactly care for Raditz. The only thing he really wanted from those Dragon Balls was the wish for immortality. That way he could
That's all
revolt
he
against
really
Frieza. He didn't care about Raditz because he was way too weak. He didn't care about anyone who was weak.
Well,
That's why he
neither of
killed
them.
Nappa too, because he wasn't any use to him. So I'm pretty sure, like, if Raditz
No,
died,
like, I don't. Hold up. I have a few things to say, though. I have a few things to say.
all right.
Number one, Chi-Chi is in Dragon Ball Z at least because forget Goku die over here. Nah, let's just worry about Gohan. Yep. I mean, even though that's like a good thing a mother should do, like. Make
yeah.
sure everyone else is okay. Like Bulma was actually concerned about Goku. Nah, Chi-Chi just straight jumps over this.
Bulma
dude.
seemed more concerned
And the
about
other thing I
Yamcha.
have to say.
That's the only time she would really feel concerned about Yamcha. Anytime else, she's concerned about Vegeta. You know, the person that tried to kill their entire race.
Can I not get interrupted? Can I not get interrupted? Can I not get interrupted?
Fine, keep going.
Okay, another thing, just like how you were saying, like, thanks for on my mouth, but I have something else.
Okay.
How did Bulma see something in this dude?
What?
It's a Namek saga, but like, how do you see something in someone who tried to murder your entire planet? And then, third of all, how Vegeta slide in those memes? That's what's like what?
Like, 1 year beforehand, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna blow up this entire planet. Next year, all right. I guess I kind of like these Earthlings. Why not? I bet it had something to do with like the Namek saga when Krillin and Gohan saved Raditz from Raccoon. that might have actually changed something in him, like having him think that
I'm
like
thinking of
humans aren't that bad.
When you said the Namek Saga with Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan, I thought of like one of the Team 4-star things, where Vegeta was like, strip! And Krillin had said some...
Oh, yes.
And then he had pulled out Saiyan armor.
Team 3-star!
What is this? Are we the off-brand Team 4-star? What is this? Come on, man. This is a Razzle Dazzle, okay? We're Team Razzle Dazzle.
Team Razzle Star?
Speaking of Razzle Dazzle, speaking of Team Razzle Star, like get a picture of you in Fortnite with the default skin doing Razzle Dazzle, and like make it a screenshot.
Yeah,
So,
make that like a thumbnail for every single Fortnite video I make.
Yeah, like the group message in the little chop picture thing would be that character doing Razzle Dazzle, and like every single thumbnail will just have you doing Razzle Dazzle.
Thank God, that would be awesome. All right, I think I'm gonna save this video clip. Then I'm gonna swiftly record after. All right, let's see.